Guys, we appreciate everybody tuning in once again. We have a great little visitor with us tonight. We have Miss Macy Helmick from Tucker County High School. Macy, thanks for taking the time out and interviewing with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Always. Now, basketball obviously right around the corner. When do you all start?
Next week.
Excited.
Yes. Mhm.
What's the off season been like for you?
It's been very busy with traveling with AAU, and then I had the 3-week period with my team. So, it's been a lot of playing basketball and some weightlifting and putting some work in.
What do you think has been your biggest improvement from the end of last season through AAU and your workouts and everything to now?
I feel like I've gained the jump shot and the 3-point shot. I'm looking for it more along with my drive. And I've also got more confident with handling the ball up and down the floor. So,
So obviously, you all have made the state tournament. It's been a consistency. Um, what do you all have to do to get over that hump and cut down the nets this year in Charleston?
we just have to work well as a team and just put in the work consistently. We have to really buckle down and play good man-to-man defense and focus on that and push the ball when we have the opportunity to.
Now, obviously, we talk about you all the time, and when everybody talks about Tucker County, they talk about Katy, but we're here to talk about you. And what do you think outside of winning a state championship this year? What are your goals for the season, whether they be individual or team goals?
Outside the state championship, mm, I want to see our team get to the farthest we can with the best of our ability. Individually, I want to just improve and get ready for college because I want to play basketball in college. So, any individual awards that come with that would be nice.
So it don't matter to you, first team, second team, no matter what, as long as you
No.
all win a state championship, that's all that matters to you.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to get first team or second team, but I'm just trying to win it for the team.
How is this upcoming year's team going to be different than last year's team?
I feel like we're more deep than we were last year. We also are gonna try to push the ball more, play man-to-man defense a little stronger. I feel like we're a lot faster than we were last year.
So obviously the schedules are out where basketball's starting, obviously
Mhm.
right around the corner. What's one game that you have circled? It might not be the first game, it might not be the last game, but what is one game that you cannot wait for this year?
I can't wait for the Philip Barber game because I think it's going to be highly competitive. They have a good team this year, and I think we're going to compete well with them. So I'm happy to see the outcome for that.
Now, when people look at your all schedule or look at just Tucker County in general, give me one word that describes your team this year?
Relentless, never quitting, just keep going even when things are tough or you have adversity.
Now, when we've talked about basketball, we've talked about goals for the season, we've talked about everything. But here's the fun questions of this. After a practice or after a game, what is the one go-to food or snack that you are eating after a game or practice?
Um, I would have to say pizza, just because that's normally what I get after a game.
Understandable. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's just say we've had some interesting answers when it comes to post game or so obviously everybody before a game gets in the zone, whatever. What's your playlist look like pregame?
It's a mixture of a lot of different things. I mean, I'm not the type to listen to a lot of the rap music and stuff, so it's pump up music, but it could have some country songs in there too.
Okay, I mean I can't get mad at that. I'm with you. Um, I played basketball in high school, and we played a school, and we warmed up. Their warm up music was "Achy Breaky Heart," so
Yeah.
it was a little interesting. But so after this year, you still have another year.
Yeah.
Here's the big question. What is one big thing going into your senior year that you're like, okay, this senior year, what's one thing that even now going into your junior season, what is one big thing that you have on your mind entering this season?
Definitely a state championship, but individually, I want to improve and show what I have to like college coaches and everything because I want to play in college. So now it's getting ready for the next stage in my basketball career. So,
Going to that next level. I nothing wrong with that. So you talked about your workouts. What's a workout like with you? Like day to day workout with you? What are we looking at?
I normally do like weight workouts as much as I can get there. And then when I'm in the gym by myself, I do a lot of different shooting and ball handling drills. And if I'm with my team, then I do some scrimmaging and stuff.
So obviously you've played basketball since you were younger. What's been the biggest inspiration for you, and who's been the biggest inspiration for you?
I'd have to say my dad because he's kind of taught me the game and shared the love of the game with me. So we've been through a lot with the game of basketball together, and it's really strengthened the relationship. So,
What's one big thing that your dad's told you, maybe a piece of advice or just anything that's stuck with you?
just to like never give up, like whether that's on the court or outside of the court, because the game of basketball translates with life. So,
1,000%. 1,000% agree with that. So we'll definitely see you in Charleston. Um, Obviously, I don't want to jinx you all or anything like that,
yeah.
but hopefully we'll see you in Charleston. But I appreciate you taking the time out and talking with us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too.